Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one of the videos from my no buy series. So for those of you who don't know, I'm on a no buy, which means I cannot buy makeup at the moment. It's pretty hard, so I thought I would share my journey with you guys and share some tips of how I get through it. So the first tip that I have is to shop your collection. So I like to either watch YouTube videos and then try and find items that I already have in my collection that I can use to recreate those looks, or I like to just go through my makeup collection and find stuff that I haven't used in ages and then try to make a look out of those things. So today I did this second one of those and I found this beautiful sleek pigment, which is all over my lid at the moment. It's this beautiful green color and it's called Eden. This little Colourpop shadow in the color Sour, it's this crazy lime green yellowy color. And I picked up my Lorac Pro Palette, which I haven't used in so long, and it's been one of my favorites for the longest time. It's got a row of matte shadows and a row of shimmer shadows. I use this for my eyes as well as for my highlight, so it was like double the amazingness. So using those products and a couple of other things that I haven't used in a long time, I created this look. I really love how it turned out. I love using green eyeshadows. It's one of my favorite things to use. So it was nice to do something a little bit colorful. I used green all over the lid and a little bit of really dark purple on the outside, which actually kind of just looks like black, but hey, whatever. I'm pretty okay with that. I had intended for this video to be a talk through, but I had a little bit of microphone memory card issues, so it's going to be a voiceover. I'm sorry. I am going to try and do a talk through for my next tutorial because I like to kind of do a mix of the two. Voiceovers are normally a little bit shorter, but talk throughs are kind of I don't know. I feel kind of weird just doing talkovers. I feel like I'm not really myself. So, I mean, voiceovers. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye! I'm starting off with my MAC 24-hour Extend Eye Base. As always, this is just going to prime my eyes and make sure my shadows stay all day. And then I'm going to go over that with a little bit of my Painterly Paint Pot just to cover up some of the redness on my eyes. I'm going in with Creme from the Lorac Pro Palette just to set all of that so that my eyeshadows don't go all skippy. And then in my crease, I'm going to put Mauve, just kind of shoving it in there, making sure most of the colour is on the outer corner, and then just bringing it up into my crease, you know, the usual. Now I'm getting some dark purple on this little brush from Models Prefer, and I'm just putting that on the very outer corner of my eye, bringing it up a little bit into my crease, but not taking it too high. And then I'm just going to make sure that it is all blended out. And then I'm just going to add a little more closer to the lash line because that's where I want it to be the darkest. Next, I'm going in with this beautiful pigment by Sleek. It's in the color Eden, and I'm just putting that all over the lid. I freaking love green eyeshadows. They're actually the best. They're so good. And I'm just blending that all out. I'm actually using a little bit of light pink to blend that out because it was getting a little too dark for my liking. Now I'm just adding that dark purple in again, just on the outer corner, just to make sure that that pigment is still there. And now I'm just adding a little bit of taupe into the crease. I don't think I put in a clip, but I just wanted to add a little bit of warmth because it was getting a bit too grey for me. Now I'm going in with this crazy colour by Colourpop. It's in the colour Sour, and I'm putting that on the inner corner and then bringing it up onto my lid and covering up probably the inner third of Eden with that Sour colour, and then just lightly blending it in my crease. For liner, I'm just going to use a black eyeshadow. This is the black one from the Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm just kind of almost winging it up on the edge and just pushing it into my lash line everywhere else. Now I'm just putting on some mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. If you've been watching my videos, you know I'm obsessed with it, but I don't know if I can buy a full size. I'm using my Kat Von D Shade Light palette for my eyebrows, which is a bit different. I'm using that greyish, brownish colour, and I actually kind of loved it. It was great. Now I'm just putting on some lashes. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. They're pretty much my favourite lash that you can get from Priceline. They're probably close to my favourite lash of all time. They're amazing. I'm using this Savvy Cream Compact Foundation and I forgot to prime. That's when I realised. So I'm just going to go in and prime over that. it was fine. It wasn't ideal. This foundation was actually really nice when I first put it on, and then it oxidized like crazy and I looked like a freaking Oompa Loompa, so that was pretty sad. I'm just putting this all over my face with like a foundation brush, and then I'm going to go in and blend it out with my beauty blender, which is my favorite way to do my foundation at the moment. I feel like it just works really well for me, and I know that my clip doesn't go for 5 minutes, but I will literally do my foundation for about 5 minutes, just like blending, 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 because it really annoys me when it's not blended properly. Next, I'm just using my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, which I love, and it looks so yellow on screen. I don't know what's going on, but I don't think it looks like that on my face. Anyway, I'm putting that underneath my eyes and on my nose, and I'm going to put some on my chin and, like under my nostrils because I get super red there. And then I'm just going to blend that all out again with my beauty blender because I love it. For my powder, I'm also using this translucent loose powder from Savvy, and this one I actually really, really liked. I've got to try it on its own to make sure that it wasn't this that oxidized my makeup, but it was pretty great. Like, I was really into it, so I'll definitely be using that again, and I love putting it on with my beauty blender these days. I'm going in with Sable from the Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm putting that under my eyes, pretty close to the lash line, and then I'm going to blend it out with a little bit of taupe and this little smudge brush from Real Techniques. Whenever I do pretty like cool colors on the top of my lid, on my eyelid, I like to put something pretty warm underneath just to like balance it out a little. Putting a little mascara. This is, again, Benefit Roller Lash, the best ever. And I'm just going to go in with bronzer today. I'm not going to use blush, so I'm using this one from Luma, which you can get from Priceline. And I'm putting it kind of like all over my face, not contouring with it or anything. This one's got a tiny bit of shimmer in it, but nothing crazy. And then for my highlight, I'm going to go in with a liquid highlight. And this one is from Australis. It's called Highlights. And I'm putting it on my cheek. This did not agree with going on over powder, and I should have thought of that first, but I didn't because I'm a doofus. So it was a bit difficult to work, but it's okay. I think I made it work. Just blended it out a little with my like bronzer brush. And then for my highlight, I used Nude from the Lorac Pro Palette, and this is a beautiful highlight. Like, it's amazing, especially if you are pale because it's pretty damn light. And I'm just highlighting my Cupid's bow and like the very high point of my nose, not the end because I don't want it to like drag it down more than it already is dragged down. For my lips, I'm just using this Essence lip liner. This is in the color Nude, I think. And then I'm going to put the Honey lip gloss from Bite Beauty over the top. It's actually the Fruit lip gloss in the shade Honey. And it's amazing. I'm really into it. These are amazing lip glosses. Once my lip gloss is on, I'm going to set my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and then I'm going to realize that I forgot to put on brow gel. So I'm just using the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper, and then we are all done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!